I was really worried about starting Pan That Face palette again because last year we did okay, but project panning as a whole last year was really not very good at all, and I failed miserably, so the thought of possibly failing miserably again was a little bit scary, and it still is, not gonna lie. However, this is the first update for Pan That Face palette, and I mean, we're doing things a little bit differently this year. We're doing 3 singles instead of a face palette, but you know what? 3 singles kind of make a face palette, so I'm letting myself get away with that. And when I say we have incredible progress this month, I'm so excited to share it with you all. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. I am going to be updating this project every single month, as well as Pan That Eyeshadow palette, which if you have not seen that update, definitely go and check that out because oh my god, 2025 is going to be a redemption arc for us and project panning on this channel because wow, both of those projects are doing incredibly. I'm so proud of myself. But without further ado, let's jump in to these 3 products. The products that I decided to use as part of my Pan That Face palette journey is the Ofra Glazed Donut Highlighter, the Ofra Format Bronzer, and the Milani Luminoso Blush. Now, I decided to do 3 singles because I'd realised that I'd really been focusing on face palettes for a number of years in this project, which, I mean, it is Pan That Face palette, so I understand why, but I realised that my singles had been really seriously neglected because of that, and I thought, you know what, I really don't want to do that. I want to mix it up. I want to make sure that nothing is neglected for too long, so that is why I decided to do 3 singles. Now, I'm really excited. I'm going to start with Luminoso because this is the only product without any visual progress. So this is what Luminoso looked like in January in the introduction to this project. You could see there was no pan, but there was quite a lot of usage on this. It definitely wasn't a brand new product. It had been used a hell of a lot over the past few years, just casually, but not really focusing on it. This is what it looks like today. You're probably not going to be able to see too much visual progress. However, I can definitely say to you now that this has been used and abused. So even though you may not be able to see much progress straight on, if I hold this sideways, maybe you can see something there. I've been using this top section of this product and this is slanted. Like there is a massive slant there. I'm really hoping you can see. I know that this is a baked product, so I know that the pan doesn't go too deep. I know that it is just like baked on top and then it's kind of domed. However, you can see definitely from this angle, there is barely any product up on this section here. So I'm really hoping that next month I'm going to be able to hit pan on it. Maybe I'm going to really focus on this top section again. I'm going to really try and get a lot of use on it because if we can have pan on every single product, spoiler, by month 2, that would be insanity. But you can definitely tell there it is very used. Very close to pan, I think. Now, I rolled this in because it is one of my oldest blushes and it is a really nice, just everyday shade. You can see it there. It's an absolute classic product for a reason. I've absolutely loved working on it this month and I'm sure I'll love working on it in the months to come. So this month I have used this 20 times. I do have another blush that I'm working on in a different project pan, so it does have to share the limelight a little bit. But last month this weighed 38 grams exactly, and this month it weighs 37.71 grams, meaning I have lost 0.29 grams of this month, and of course it's only been 1 month in the project. So I'm really happy about that. I think that's a really good weight loss. I think we're going to be able to finish this, to be honest, by the end of the year. That's my goal with all 3 of these products. I want to be able to finish them, and I mean, this is the one with the least amount of visual progress, and I'm still confident. I'm still confident with this, so Let me know, what do you think? Next we'll move on to Ofra Format. So this again is one of my oldest highlighters. This is what it looked like last month. We did have a pretty big pan in it last month. Because it's one of my oldest highlights, it's definitely one of my most used, but I just want to give myself that final push to be able to completely finish this year. And this is what it looks like today. I've definitely expanded this pan so much. I'm so proud of this. I didn't realize how much I've expanded this pan until I looked at the footage back. Look at this. You can tell I've been working on this section of the product, this like lower part of the pan. I've really been focusing on that. My dog is snoring, by the way, so if you can hear that, I'm very, very sorry. But I'm so excited. I did not think that I'd got this much progress. And then when I looked at the side-by-side pictures, I was like, oh my god, I've done so well with this. This I have used, let me have a look, 21 times this month, which is brilliant. Of course, 21 uses in total because it is the first update. And that is what it looks like swatched there. It is a super classic shade. Everyone was raving about this when it first released. And this is my first ever high-end highlight. I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm of course not bored of using this at all yet, especially because of that pan expansion. Are you kidding me? So last month this weighed 87.68 grams and this month it weighs 87.50 grams, meaning in the past month I have lost 0.18 grams of this, which is the least amount of weight loss. However, I mean, the visual progress says it all. I'm super excited about that. Next month, maybe I'll be able to show this whole first ring. That would be incredible. I think that's going to be my goal. So to hit pan on this and to show the whole first ring of this. And I think that if I can do that, that would be incredible. That would be such an amazing start to the year. And I think we can finish this as well this year, which if we can do that, will be amazing, because like I said, this is so old. It needs to go out. It needs to go out. It needs to leave. And finally, the biggest, I think, achievement of this whole update. This is a long time in the making, let me tell you that for free. This is my Ofra Format bronzer, and this is what it looked like last month. You could see we had serious rings showing, like not quite showing, but like you could see them underneath the product. And I've been trying to hit pan on this for so long, and every month I kept saying, this is the month, this month is the month, I'm gonna do it. This is what it looks like this month. I have finally hit pan in this, and I'm so unbelievably excited because now I can finally focus on expanding this pan and getting this product finished. This is clinging on for dear life with duct tape because the lid fell off, but this is what this looks like. Finally I've hit pan on this. This seems like so long in the making, but we can see a little pan, and now we're going to be expanding it. So I have used this 23 times this month. Every single time I think I've done my makeup, which is incredible. And finally, I feel like this is gonna fly by now that I've hit pan on it. It's only a baby pan right now, but check back next month because I think this is gonna expand super quickly. And I have lost a lot of weight on this as well. So bronzer is something that you use a little bit more than blush and highlight in my experience. I go all around my forehead and all along my cheekbones, all along my jaw, and then my nose as well. Blush is obviously only on the cheeks. I do like to blush my chin and my nose as well. And then highlight is even less again. So yeah, this is gonna have a lot of weight loss. Last month, this weighed 38.67 grams, and this month it weighs 38.20 grams, meaning this month alone, I have lost 0.47 grams. Nearly half a gram in 1 month is amazing. I'm so excited about that. Does it say how much this has in total? 10 grams. So that's a lot of product that we're gonna have to use up, but you know what? I think we can do it. I have hope. I'm so unbelievably excited about this progress and the highlight as well. We have done amazing on both of them. I just realized I didn't swatch it for you. There we go. So that is my little face palette that I am working on this year. I'm not burnt out yet. That was a massive thing that I was struggling with last year, like the burnout and really trying to force myself to use these products. But right now I'm feeling really, really good. Obviously it's only February, so I can't really be burnt out yet. I'm really, really happy with this, with Pan That Eyeshadow palette, with Project Pan, with 10 uses. I just feel really, really good in general, and I'm so excited to continue working on these, and I cannot wait for next month because, oh my goodness me, I think next month is going to be amazing again. So definitely stay tuned, definitely subscribe, like, comment, engage with this video because it really, really helps me out in the algorithm. Let me know, how are you doing with your Pan That Face palette this year? I would love to know all your progress, and what do you think? Do you think I'm going to be able to finish all 3 of these products this year? I really, really hope so. I have my fingers crossed, but let me know all your thoughts down below. But this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.